Thanks, Shivanshu, Monisha, for joining this first session we are having. And what a great time. Izaara Cup is back again after, I think, couple of years after the pandemic. A great way to start, Monisha. Cheers to you. Shivanshu, thanks again for, being a part of this event, sponsoring the event, being, extending your support to the whole cricket as a sport and fraternity. I think everyone is so excited to have you, know more of you, and we can start with a short, a brief introduction about uh, you as an entity. What your company has to offer, Mizzen Digital, as we know. We just want people to know more of you, and then we talk about the sport a bit.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity, firstly, and special thanks to Monisha ma'am and Captain Abhay also, because they have been more like a family to us rather than just being professionals and mentors. So thanks a lot for bringing us on this platform and giving us the exposure to the industry in a more casual way, other than meeting
Yes.
rooms and formal conference rooms. So about us as Mizzen Digital, we kind of kind of came into inception in the year 2021. That was one of the peak pandemic years. Um, about me, I'm the chief operations officer and one of the co-founders in the company.
Excellent.
There are three people along with me, Captain Sandeep De Silva and Chetan Mehrotra, who are the founders and the CEO, Captain Sandeep, and CHRO, Chetan Mehrotra.
Excellent.
We are primarily a technology company who have kind of come up with um, a very detailed application into the shipping space, where we have kind of brought in the experience that we have over a combined experience of over 50 years, if we talk about the three of us. So we have identified a lot of pain points that our colleagues, our seafaring community, our shore community, which go through day to day. And we identified the need of technology in easing off the day-to-day burden on these colleagues of ours who are working relentlessly day in and day out. So what we did is, of course, the idea is that we are not here to replace the people part of it. We just want to kind of aid and help them in their decision making. So what we did is we have kind of two phases in the launch that we have done. The phase one, which is already live, and our clients are using it. Of course, we want to expand our outreach. It's primarily focusing on the commercial side of the industry.
Right.
And what we have tried is we have kind of built application ecosystem which kind of encompasses voyage management, which encompasses port cost management, port turnarounds, cash payments, voyage planning, fuel planning for the companies, and route optimization, weather planning, everything all in under one roof. So as of today, like what has happened is there are a lot of applications and technology providers in the industry who give you these kind of solutions.
Right.
But what we have tried to do is intelligently combine all these applications and make it like one-stop solution. So it's something I would say which will reduce your work day, the way we say it, anywhere from an 8 or 9 hour work day to a 6 hour work day. That's the beauty that lies in the application, and we have done very extensive um, what you call road shows in Europe, Singapore, Far East, and we are attending US as well in the month of April. And industry has kind of given us a very good feedback, especially we being seafarers and they are being able to connect
Right.
and bringing in technology to bring their decision making to a very uh, kind of an eased off process. And the best part is that they don't have to kind of spend too much money on it.
Right.
The solutioning that we are providing is like under one umbrella, and the pricing that we quote is for obtaining the whole set of services. So we don't start billing our customers for every enhancement they ask.
Right.
when they see the system, it's like we have addressed all their pain points under one roof.
So under one umbrella, you're pretty much trying to address all the problems typically of a shipping industry. Uh,
Yes, yes,
Moving a vessel from one place to the other, all the
yes,
logistics, weather, route, whatever it may be,
yes.
whatever problems, challenges they may have, everything is well under one umbrella and one roof.
Yeah. So today, like an experienced person collates the data and they kind of go
Right,
through a very strenuous decision-making process.
right,
So we
right.
have tried to reduce that strain on the person physically and mentally, and just add that technology bit to help ease that off.
No, what you're doing is really an excellent job, because this is such an industry which is very logistically driven, and people literally get scared of the amount of effort required, resourcing required, etc., etc. And I think with you taking care of the technology, now people can think about their work and
Absolutely.
not worry about who will handle this, how will it be managed. And as you said, 9 hours gets translated into 6 hours, giving them a 3 hours of productivity pretty much every day.
Yeah. In
Uh,
fact, we had a very interesting dialogue with one of the chief or the heads of an organization in Europe. So he
right.
basically ended up saying that you're trying to replace my people. So my answer to them was, I'm not trying to replace people. I'm just trying to give your people some time to play tennis during their breaks.
Yes, and that increases indirectly the productivity of those people. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, fantastic. I think kudos to you, because the company is still very young. You look so young, and all the best to what you guys have been doing. It's really fantastic. I look forward to see you in the event in the next few days. Uh,
Absolutely.
moving on, Shivan. So I think, well, the fraternity will like to know more of you when we see you face to face. But coming back to the second question, actually, which is pretty much around, as we know that every Indian is a born cricketer, right? We are so much into cricket. It's a passion, religion, whatever we call it.
Um,
What drives you to Izaara Cup? Your specific affection towards cricket as a sport, or is it something that you associate with it because you have done it, played it in your lifetime? This may be one of your moments which you didn't want to miss.
so this will be an interesting question for me because we ourselves are a sporting family,
Excellent.
and my father has represented cricket in India A, and he
Wow.
belongs to the batch of 1983 World Cup, where Kapil Dev and all such members that we know very famously. He was one of the juniors to them. Of course, due to his own reasons, he had met with an accident where he had a spinal fracture, so he had to quit cricket. I tried to continue that legacy. I managed to play till DDCA, that's Delhi District Cricket
Right. Right.
Association,
Right.
and very well managed to make it to the Ranji level. But of course, that was something which I liked, but not something that I really would wanted to do.
Right.
So I didn't continue it as much as my brother is actually carrying it. So he's actually playing for the Mumbai Cricket Association as of now.
Wow. Wonderful.
So I think it sums it up in a nutshell that we are very much closely linked to cricket. My grandfather was an junior India hockey player. My father's sisters, they have played women's cricket. So that, I think, good enough reasons for us to be linked to the sport and support it in any way possible we can.
Absolutely, it can't get any better. Frankly, I mean, this is divine, because what you are passionate about, and then your profession, uh, pretty much both are meeting their ends at Izaara. It's great. Last few words, if I may ask you. I mean, you'll be meeting up the larger crowd in Singapore.
Yeah.
A lot of them will be from the marine, shipping, and maybe IT. Maybe IT may not be that relevant to you because you're pretty much tech already. But what do you look forward to from the event, meeting people? Any takeaways you're looking forward to in the next few days?
I think the way we look at the event is, of course, the casual bit of it is, of course, meeting everyone in a more informal atmosphere.
Right.
to see the some hidden side of people when they are getting into sporting events and not working into formal and a strenuous work routine throughout the week. That is something we are definitely looking forward to when we meet the people. Because when people are in their sporting zones, the different personality comes out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the other thing is, of course, that we it's a platform where we kind of connect to such decision makers, industry leaders, and experts,
Right.
which can serve as a feedback mechanism, as a platform for us to kind of further promote our product, our ideology, and what we are here to do. Because a platform like Izaara is definitely something which brings us a larger audience in a very casual atmosphere to talk about such change that we want to bring about to the maritime industry. Because as of now, it's been just about selling technology, identifying individual pain points, and giving a technological solution, but nobody's actually tried to address it. So
Right.
I think that's a very good takeaway for us, that we can meet these people in a frame of mind where they're relaxed, open to a different kind of a thought process, and kind of inject our idea. At least the minimal that we are looking at is kind of letting them know what we are here with, and give them a thought to take away, rather than just looking at it as an event to convert files.
Absolutely. I think what was very clear, Shivanshu, is getting out of those conference rooms, meeting
Yeah,
rooms, have a casual discussion around things,
yeah,
around subjects which may be of lot more important. And I think sports does that bridging.
absolutely.
People are more vocal, people are more expressive,
Yeah.
um, a lot more energy. And I think that reminds me, Monisha, I think we should have Shivanshu try his hands at cricket as well, because he has been a cricketer himself. So
Certainly, certainly, certainly. This is a revelation to me. Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
excellent, Shivanshu. I think really pleasure meeting you. It's great to have you associated with us. We look forward to see you in the event in the next few days. And yeah, that's it. And have a great evening ahead. All right.
Equally a pleasure. Thank you so much for the time, and we are looking forward to seeing you.
Thanks, Shivanshu. Cheers. Bye
Take
bye.
care. Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Shivanshu. Lovely to see you online, and I'm looking forward to meeting you at the
Thank
event.
you, ma'am. Take care. Have a lovely evening. Bye. Bye.
Bye, you too. Bye bye.